As of early 2024, the UK government has not definitively announced a broad-based tax increase, but it has signaled that harder choices lie ahead, raising speculation that tax hikes may be on the horizon. This warning comes against a backdrop of persistent economic pressures, including high public debt, sluggish growth, and the need to fund public services such as the National Health Service, NHS, and social care. Historically, UK governments have often turned to taxation during fiscal crises. Following the 2008 global financial crisis, the Conservative, Liberal Democrat coalition implemented austerity measures that included both spending cuts and some tax adjustments, such as raising the VAT rate from 17.5% to 20% in 2011. More recently, in 2021, Prime Minister Boris Johnson introduced a 1.25 percentage point rise in national insurance contributions to fund health and social care, a move later reversed in part by his successor, Liz Truss, before being reinstated under Rishi Sunak. Chancellor Jeremy Hunt, in his autumn 2023 statement and subsequent communications, emphasized fiscal discipline and warned that difficult decisions were unavoidable. With the Office for Budget Responsibility, OBR, projecting modest economic growth and ongoing pressures on public finances, exacerbated by global inflation, energy shocks, and demographic aging, the government faces a narrowing set of options. While Hunt has ruled out major tax increases before the next general election, expected by late 2024, he has not ruled out targeted adjustments or closing tax loopholes. The political context is crucial. The Conservative Party, in power since 2010, has long campaigned on a platform of low taxation. However, opinion polls suggest the public is increasingly willing to accept modest tax rises if they lead to improved public services. Labour, the main opposition party, has proposed a more fiscally neutral approach, funding its plans through economic growth and targeted tax reforms rather than across-the-board increases, but has also left room for revenue-raising measures targeting higher earners and corporations. In practice, any tax changes are likely to be incremental rather than sweeping. Potential measures could include freezing income tax thresholds, a form of fiscal drag that increases tax revenue as wages rise with inflation, adjusting capital gains tax rates, or reforming business taxation. The government may also seek to broaden the tax base by cracking down on avoidance or updating outdated tax structures for the digital economy. In summary, while the UK government has not yet committed to raising taxes outright, its warnings of harder choices strongly suggest that some form of revenue increase, whether through explicit hikes, stealth taxes, or structural reforms, is increasingly probable in the near term. The final decision will depend on economic data, electoral calculations, and the outcome of the next general election.